Hi everybody, it's Claire here from Badger Forest School. I hope you're all doing okay, and I hope that you have enjoyed the last few months with us doing lots and lots of live videos and different content which has been going out on our social media pages. I really appreciate, well, we all here at Badger Forest School, we really appreciate all of your support through this time. It's been really difficult and we didn't know whether this was the right or wrong thing to do, but we wanted to really reach out to you and continue to try and support you through this time and just offer a little bit of light-hearted relief really, and to just share with some of you who maybe can't come to the woods or who don't live locally some of the kind of stuff that we do down here in Cornwall at Badger Forest School. So today is going to be our last live session, but I'm going to be putting this video out on our final day, so the last day of June 2020. And who knows, we may be doing some more online content at some point in the future. But now we need to focus on our plan of action for getting back into the woods and seeing you all in real life. So just a note on that, at the moment Forestry England have yet to decide what the plan is for their learning partners. So particularly for using our site at Cardinham Woods, we don't know quite yet when we're going to be up and running again. Fingers crossed it's going to be soon, and I'm talking to them really regularly, so hopefully I'll have an update soon. So today I am going to be reading to you one of my very favourite books, and it's got a really lovely kind of environmental message too. So, and it's also got a badger in it, of course it has. So this book is called Tidy. Now I know this is the wrong way round, but I am going to just show you some of the pictures and I'm going to be reading it to you. Now the main character stars a badger and his name is Pete. Now we're really lucky today because we're out here in the woods and Pete has very kindly given up his time today to come and help us. Now then, we'll just do a little shout and see if he's here, and he's going to come and help us to read the story. Pete! Are you there? Pete, are you there? Hello? Can you see him? Hello, Pete. Can you give us a wave? Hi, how are you today? Are you okay? Fantastic. Now, Pete, you're going to help us to tell the story today, aren't you? Wonderful. He's going to help us to tell the story. So I'm going to read, and Pete the badger, give everybody at home a wave, Pete. Pete the badger is going to be helping us to act out some of the bits of the story. So we're really lucky. Give everyone a wave. Okay, and a kiss as well. Thank you. All right, so if you go back there, Pete, then, and I'm going to start the story. Wonderful. Now we've also got my little daughter here. She's down here. That's the noise you can hear. She's enjoying this. So this is called Tidy. And it's got some really beautiful pictures. Oh, it's by Emily Gravett. She's amazing. Beautiful illustrations in here too. Tidy. Oh, there's a little one as well. Deep in the forest lived a badger called Pete, who tidied and cleaned and kept everything neat. He tidied the flowers by checking each patch and snipping off any that didn't quite match. He tidied the fox by grooming his fur. He untangled each knot and each twig and each burr. He tidied the birds from the big to the small by brushing their beaks and then bathing them all. He loves tidying. Do you love tidying, Pete? Yeah. He picked up stray sticks, he swept and he rubbed, he polished the rocks and he scoured and he scrubbed. Wow, never seen a hoover in the woods before. So when a leaf fell, well, Oh, look at all the leaves. I wonder what time of year this is. Pete tidied up, but still he wasn't happy. Now the trees looked bare and scrappy, and so to make it all look neat, Pete undertook a mighty feat. Uh-oh. What's he done? Look at all those plastic bags. Yuck. He dug up every single tree. Oh no. Oh no. But then it rained. There was a flood. Oh dear. Poor Pete. He's in his boat. And afterwards, a lot of mud. Oh my goodness, he's got a lot of tidying up to do now. Pete called in the diggers, he called in the mixers, he called in the concrete, the rakers and fixers. No mud, no leaves, no mess, no trees. Perfectly tidy and perfectly neat. This forest is practically perfect, said Pete. Pete, what have you done? I'm hungry, he thought. I deserve a treat. So he hunted around for something to eat. But the beetles and worms that he usually found were under the concrete deep in the ground. And so Pete decided to go home instead. If he couldn't have dinner, he'd go straight to bed. But when he arrived and took out his key, there wasn't a door where the door used to be. Because where do badgers live? They live underground. Now he can't even get to his home because of all the concrete, look. Later that night, Pete tossed and he turned. His belly was empty, it rumbled and churned. As he lay in his mixer, wide awake, he started to think, I have made a mistake. So, the very next morning, when it got light, he set about trying to put everything right. Then the animals came, from the strong to the weak, and they lent him a paw or a claw or a beak. Look, they're all helping. They put everything back as it always had been, but maybe less ordered and not quite as clean. And Pete, well, he promised to tidy up less, but if he succeeded is anyone's guess. Look, the trees are starting to go back to normal. And that is the end of our story. And there, everything back to normal. Thank you all for listening. Well done, Pete, for correcting all your mistakes. Can you give everybody a wave and say bye? Let's say bye to Pete. Thank you, Pete, for helping today. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Thanks for listening, and thank you so much for supporting us through this time. We hope to see you all in the woods really, really soon. Lots of love. Bye.